With COVID-19, social unrest, and a storm heading to the Gulf of Mexico near Louisiana, there are so many people stressed and wondering about faith and optimism at this stage. Many have asked, where do you find hope in these troubling times? Our Scott Brazda brings us advice from both the secular and non-secular worlds.
Hope, optimism, faith. In light of recent events, those words are getting harder to find.
It's difficult. We are living in extremely challenging times with a lot of events crammed together.
And for many, these words have become more common. Disbelief, pessimism, hopelessness.
There has to be hope. Jesus came to give us hope.
You know, with the triple threat of COVID-19 and racially charged protests and strong storms in the Gulf, a lot of folks may be feeling hopeless, out of sorts. Where do you turn? Where do you go for that shot of optimism? Father Floyd Colley has been a priest for 70 years. He thinks the current crises of health, social injustice, and even natural disasters might actually be blessings in disguise.
Because people will see that all of the stuff they're doing now is not bringing them happiness. It's not bringing them joy. But if they live a good life or try to, they will find peace.
And prayer, says Colley, is of course always a good thing.
You have to do something to get that hope, and you get it from Jesus. If you turn away from God, forget about hope.
From a psychologist's perspective, before any search for answers begins, a person should first recognize the challenges for what they are.
It's just to acknowledge and validate that people are frustrated, sad, hopeless.
That being said, says Kavanaugh, human beings are resilient creatures, and separating from electronics and applying some simple tools can help you feel better about the world around you.
Meditation, prayer, whatever your spiritual life is, exercise, getting enough sleep, eating well.
Whatever you focus on expands, says Kavanaugh. So if you're going to focus on something, why not make it something positive?
Just taking note of those little things could keep things in perspective for you.
When it comes right down to it, our psychologist and priest agree. The prescription or prayer for moving forward and feeling better about the future zeroes in on the golden rule.
I think, to love each other and serve each other, and to stay committed to that goal at all times.
If we ever learn to love our neighbor, that's peace. That's hope.
In Lafayette, Scott Brazda, KATC TV3.